What's up, everyone? Julia here,
And Trent.
and we're back with episode 8 of Agatha All Along.
Follow me, my friend, to glory at the end. And speaking of the end of last episode, an absolutely phenomenal episode from start to finish. Incredibly creative, but Lilia taking out the Salem 7.
Yep.
And the big reveal.
Death.
Aubrey Plaza's Rio as Death. I can't wait to see that costume in full light. And just to fully embrace Aubrey as Death is going to be amazing, and I can't wait to see where they go with the story. There were some ominous warnings from Lilia when they were all exiting the trial. So yeah, let's see how that impacts, Billy and Agatha, and find out more about the relationship that Agatha had with Death. Yeah, let's check it out.
Let's go. Oh, back in the treehouse.
I was going to say that. Looks like Alice. Oh, the fingernails.
Oh!
Time to go. Where?
The ferryman. Is the body still on the ground?
Yeah.
That's all the time I get? If I had a nickel. This can't be the end. It has to be the beginning. I finally broke the curse. I mean, I can really do something with my life now. You're a protection witch. You died protecting someone.
Oh. You fulfilled your obligation and duty. Your purpose. That music is hauntingly eerie.
You ready? No.
Well, that explains why Rio never left the cabin. First cold open we've had as well.
What happened? Where is she? Inside. She stayed behind.
Whoa!
Lilia?
Oh, no.
I thought the door disappearing correlated with the thud.
It did.
Oh, it did?
It
Okay,
did.
Okay. It sounded wet and bloody. Yep, we got the evil green light around everywhere. Oh, that outfit.
Your coven is shrinking.
That crown.
First Alice, now Lilia.
Who
Tonight
next?
she took the Salem 7 with her. The bodies are really piling up, just like you promised. Did you doubt me? I did. Yeah, thought there'd be a trick in there somewhere. And there was. You were distracting me from him.
I knew you'd figure it out eventually.
He is an abomination. He is disrupting the sacred balance. And I know how you feel about him.
Please, I've known that kid for 2 minutes.
I watch you, Agatha, just as closely as you watch everyone else. This walk with another woman's son on a road that does stop.
Cutting in.
No one in history has had special treatment like you.
Ooh.
You call what you did special treatment.
You gonna get Nicholas answers?
You gave me nothing. You took
Everything.
And that's usually your move, right? Why do you let them believe those things about you? Huh? About Nikki?
because the truth is too awful.
It's easier than the truth.
Yep. And I love that. It adds extra layers to her development as well.
She chose it. You're sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. She did it for us.
Rio.
Green Witch with a capital G. She
Yep.
told us who she was in the very beginning.
Yep,
Yes.
she did.
Greencraft is about the cycle of all living things. Growth and decay in constant flow.
I was gonna say living and death.
Agatha's ex is death.
Yep.
That also makes sense.
What he wants from the road is a violation.
Finding his brother?
His brother isn't out there. Not yet, anyway.
What do you mean?
What do you know?
The son of the Scarlet Witch stole a second life. I can't let him do the same for his twin. I have to take him.
And take him.
She can't. She can't.
Can't.
Yeah.
If Billy is killed, he'll reincarnate again and then you'll lose him. You need him to turn himself in.
And she's going to try and use you to convince him.
I can arrange that. I can get him to the finish line and deliver him to you.
For a price.
In exchange for...
Big trick. My son.
You let me go.
Oh.
You will eventually die.
But I want you to stop pursuing me. I want you to stop making my life hell.
Damn.
And when I die, a long, long time from now, I don't want to see your face.
Completely remove her purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hesitant.
Hmm.
Well, Agatha's the one thing she wants, and you
Yeah.
cut that off. Who's gonna do the first betrayal though? Because
Yeah.
that look. Catherine Hahn's been phenomenal.
Oh, nice. Cool. You do you.
Just cut through the fabric of reality.
Yeah.
Cut through the fabric of the road.
Scared and aroused.
Scaroused.
Aroused.
That's a freaking power move.
Yeah,
That
it is.
she's been phenomenal. Everyone's been phenomenal in this series.
Mm.
Like Catherine Hahn's been so emotive, and you don't know what side she's
How did they
playing.
even meet?
Over corpses, I imagine.
More proof that Agatha has feelings.
I do not understand your loyalty to her.
It's not loyalty, it's analysis.
Oh, look who grew up.
I'm fully aware that Agatha Harkness can never be anything but a covenless witch.
Ouch.
Oof.
I'm standing
Yeah.
right here.
Time to finish the road.
Earth magic with no green witch. We're back to square one.
It's got to be you.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's plenty of overlap between Earth and potions, right? Jenny Kale?
Some.
Please. Your last name is a vegetable. Worse than mine. It's like swallowing a doily. I'm surprised you survived this long, Kale. My money was on Lilia.
Oh.
Agatha.
Get ready for it! Oh, oh.
They're at the start
Beginning.
again.
We're back where we started. The witch's road is a circle.
Ah. That's it. That's it!
Maybe we passed the trial.
Then how exactly do we get off?
Well,
You've walked it before.
No, then keep quiet! We go again. It'll work the second time.
There is absolutely zero chance I'm going to endure that experience again.
Fine! Stay here!
She's broken.
She's getting desperate.
we took them off out of respect for the road.
Yeah.
Screw the road!
Put him back on.
I was gonna
Oh,
say
they're in body bags.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, it's he's in the morgue as Billy Kaplan.
It's his trial.
Mm-hmm.
Don't steal her struggle.
She's a big girl. She can get out of it herself.
There's not much of an earth vibe in here.
There's no place like home.
I was gonna say unless it's Rio's trial, like Rio, a morgue, death.
These are grow lights. Are we supposed to grow something here?
In a place with no soil or water, certainly has the irritating sting of a witch's road trial.
Grow personally.
We do have our personal effects.
Where's the spell book? Really?
That's better.
It's worthless.
Yep. Should have kept it on.
It is now.
And now we have our countdown.
Mm-hmm.
You seem relaxed. Usually at this point you're either complaining loudly or freaking out loudly.
I'm thinking.
Oh, about what?
How to save your ass.
Pardon?
I couldn't save Lilia.
Well, Lilia did sacrifice herself.
I'll be damned if I let you two idiots die.
Wow, such purpose. How are you gonna do that without any magic?
She saved you from poisoning. All while bound. Maybe you don't need it.
Well, if that's true, that means I've wasted the last century of my life. That doctor in Boston didn't take anything from me. He gave it up. Agatha?
What do you know?
No, I never knew you ever passed through there, that's all. That's...
Oh no.
Oh no.
Are you the one who bound me? I don't know. Non-stop sociopath!
You're the one who bound her.
You kept me like this for 100 years?
Oh, Agatha.
You! It was the 1920s. I did the odd spell for banknotes.
Oh,
The
Agatha.
patriarchy really shelled out to shush a lady. It was bind or burn. 100 years. This is so awkward. Oh, God! That is my hair.
And now you're bound with your hair.
Yep.
Where we are. Jen.
The unbinding ritual.
I deny your power over me.
Oh, addict. You hold.
More conviction each time.
You hold nothing. You hold nothing.
Oh, goosebumps.
You hold
Yeah.
nothing. You hold.
The gust of wind. Ooh, pink. A sense of completeness.
I was going to say to feel whole for the
Whole
first
again,
time
yeah.
in 100 years. Now, do not attack Agatha or you're going to die.
Yes.
What happened?
She
Where did
completed
she go? She
the
was-
journey on the road.
Agatha!
The road gave her what she was missing.
Yeah.
I came here for power. You have power. Juice me up.
So you get what you're missing and I'm left here to rot? Or worse, take all my power.
I would.
Liar!
I won't.
Liar.
Billy needs to solve his identity crisis that he's going through.
Sit down.
Why?
We're gonna find your brother.
What?
Tommy isn't waiting out there. Not in a body, anyway. That's what got Rio in such a tizzy. Because she knows you could do it for him.
Do what?
Put him,
Give him another life.
put him in a body.
Do you think I can bring Tommy back? I know how I did it.
You never do. Time to grow up. Close your eyes.
Come on, be a mentor. Be a good mentor.
Your last moments with Tommy. Tell me.
I don't remember anything.
You do. You were 10. You lived in Westview. You and your brother.
Your mother and I, very proud of you both.
Boys, thanks for choosing me to be your mom.
I was about to fall asleep. I realize I'm breathing at the same time as Tommy. It's nice. A feeling when your body knows it's safe.
Breathe with him.
The sound of him, it stops because everything else does.
It's your mother folding her world. That's okay.
We'll say hello again.
You keep
This would be so scary for him.
Even if you can't hear him, you don't have to open your eyes to know how close
He
he
is.
is. Breathe for him. You breathe for everything he is. You hold it all inside of you. The memories, the feelings. You can't keep them. Keep your eyes closed, no matter what. You can't keep him. So where does he go?
I don't know!
Find him a place.
It's black! There's nothing!
What does he see?
He's afraid.
Oh, but he has you with him now.
I can't find a place.
120 bodies empty out every minute. 5-1.
Underwater! There's a boy!
Way underwater.
Correct, they tricked him! He's gonna drown. It's a bad place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The people, the family, there's no one to love him.
God.
No one. Am I killing this boy so my brother can live?
Fair question.
Yeah.
No, Billy.
But he won't know.
Sometimes boys die.
She just has these moments of just emotional vulnerability where the real Agatha just comes through. Yeah, it is his hair. Is that a dandelion?
It's a dandelion
reed?
seed.
Out of death. Life.
No. No, I need more time. I need more time.
Please.
That's one of the themes of death. When it's your time, it's your time.
Really doesn't have pleasant ways to exit your
No.
trial, does it?
Not at all. You've got to get out from being 6 feet under. Oh, I want to cackle!
I'm sorry I didn't have a ribbon for you to run through. Where is it? I want my
Power.
eyes!
Ooh.
So do I. He was supposed to surrender himself. That means you're coming with me. I'm thinking death by 1,000 cuts.
Ow. Ow, 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 ow.
Just inside. Just go inside.
Yep.
Fireface.
Expelle hoc malo. Expelle hoc.
Spell this evil.
Expelle. You're calling me evil? I am the natural order of all.
A necessity.
Baby, and you love me.
Ah.
You are a coward.
How do you stop death?
And she calls you a coward.
Duck.
Hit the deck.
Damn!
I was wondering when that was going to come into play. Ooh.
Ow! Ah.
Look, I'll
Yeah.
volunteer as tribute here. Ooh! I was going to say, what was setting off all the lights? Come on, Wiccan!
Damn!
In full attire. Oh, you look so good.
You look good.
Mm-hmm.
You don't. Don't take it all.
Well, Rio said that he'll just reincarnate anyway, so this
Yeah.
is a tit for tat type thing. Also, the fact that he has said she has the choice not to take it all when she took Alice's.
Control yourself,
Yeah,
Agatha.
don't fall into the
Control.
lust for power. The music, though.
Yeah. Come on, Ag. Come on. Oh!
Back in the classic. He's starting
Come
to wither.
on. Stop, Agatha. Come on. Only just, though.
One of you stays with me, the other walks free.
Just got a purple back.
Yep. What if Agatha actually takes her power and kills her, and then that completes her bargain?
We can't fight death.
Nope. So you have to embrace it.
It should be me.
Love the detail on the crown.
You're not bad.
Oh.
Neither are you.
Oh.
You're the only one who thinks so.
I'll go with you. That's my choice. Take me.
Oh.
Take him!
Oh.
You heard him!
It's a ruse.
As promised.
The boy.
It's over. Now, put my yard back. Don't you plant a few azaleas on your way out?
But I thought you were.
What can I say? I'm a covenless witch.
Death's gonna turn her back to her. Aw.
I know you can hear me. Is this how Nicky died?
Oh.
Oh.
Embracing death. Smoke around. Did she just sacrifice herself for Billy? Also dying very extra.
Yes.
She did.
She did.
Necrotic kiss. Aw. Out of death comes life.
Oh, the purple.
Oh! Yep. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, Billy. Get out of there.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see how all the townspeople do react to Agatha passing, given how they were looking after her so much. Love the details in his hood. The costume's just
The
amazing.
costume's amazing. The colours is beautiful.
William! Oh my God! Are you all right? Where have you been? Yes, he's home.
William?
Why are you bleeding? No, you're not. Look at your face.
Gone in 24 hours. What happened?
Everything. Thought we were gonna get a
It's really
confirmation.
it is really uneasy at the moment. Just trying to take in all the details on the posters and stuff on the wall. It's crazy. Yellow brick road.
Take me to the Witch's Road.
The Witch's Road doesn't exist.
You're lying.
Am I?
It's exactly how I pictured it.
It suits you. Didn't think you had it in you.
You didn't think you would want to know?
You are the magician. You have enormous potential and the ability to turn all of your goals into reality.
Oh.
Now this is a house. Your vision board.
Was she being a precog the whole time? Like divination?
Which is.
Very inconvenient for you.
You really are a maximum. Otherwise,
None of this would be nearly as dramatic.
He created it.
Yeah. The shoes off.
And Agatha called it.
They are tying everything in.
so much like your mother.
It was me.
Boo! So interesting. That was a very uneasy last
yeah.
moment. Like Billy was kind of defeated slash him leaving Agatha's house was very
Somber.
Yeah.
It's almost like the task is completed, but
It was like melancholy.
yeah, but he created it, and she gave so many
She
hints.
gave so many hints, yes.
Of course you're a Maximoff. Look at this, it's so
Yeah.
outlandish,
Yeah.
just like your
It's
mother.
just off a vision board. Yeah. Well, at least that
Damn.
was the implication that
Yeah.
that was.
That's the implication I got, that he is that powerful, that he's
And did he just
created this.
And did he just manifest Agatha back to reality? Because that was a boo at the end.
Yeah.
That was a really good episode.
That was a really interesting episode, especially for an episode 8, where it's like we got our kind
We got
of
the big
ending.
climax,
Yeah,
so
we
there's
got our
obviously
ending
something
of the
else.
road. We got Agatha getting her power.
Yeah.
We got Billy finding Tommy, or like at least manifesting into real world
Yes.
aspects. So where do we go from here?
Yeah, so Tommy seemingly I'm going to assume that part was complete where the boy drowned and then came back out. That was
Yeah.
probably Tommy filling that body.
Poor Tommy, though, as he was saying, and he doesn't have a family, no one loves him, and am I killing him to save?
Yeah.
That was hard.
That was
hard.
But again, Agatha has this wall that she just puts up, and you can't trust or believe anything she's saying because she says things with such hurt as her own protective mechanism, and it's just the moments of vulnerability that she shows are few and far between, and unfortunately, no one's around to witness them. It's when that's when the veil comes down. No, Billy, some boys just die.
Yeah.
Which, again, the double meanings in every episode, speaking about Nicholas and that boy that just drowned, and the call out of is this what happened to Nikki?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that, and I did not expect anything. That I didn't know what to expect in that episode, coming off the awesome episode that was before, where we got so many things answered and connections, and again more things calling back to previous episodes that are weaving in and coming into play. Opening with the cold open with Alice,
Yep.
and getting the answers to what was Rio doing during that time and where was Alice.
Yep.
The escorting and the fulfillment of purpose.
Yeah.
You were
a protection witch.
Yeah, a protection
We
witch.
were
You were
protecting.
protecting. And
Damn.
and the whole concept of I thought I had more time. It can't be my time, and unfortunately, when your time's up concept with death. But yeah, starting off with that, and then the revelation that Agatha was the one that found Jen.
Yeah.
Ah.
That'll be interesting to see.
You're in Boston?
It'll be interesting to see if she's brought back in the next episode as well, as much as her finishing the road for her was getting her powers back.
Yes.
Or being unbound. It'll be really interesting to see what, like, if she
plays a role. Yeah. But I thought we were going to get some answers to the doctor that we saw in her vision. But no, a nice swerve, thinking that, you know, this doctor plays a big role. But again,
no, it's
Agatha all along.
Yeah.
And again, tying into a whole lot of things. And I wonder whether Agatha, she obviously downplayed it. She had to have known.
Yeah,
the whole time she had to have known, even though she's lived so many years, she has to have known she did this.
Yeah.
And like she downplayed it, but there's no way she didn't.
Yeah, there's no way she didn't know that.
And it also calls into question everything that she said in Jen's trial, where you don't need this power. You are a sister in the craft.
Yeah.
You're smart. Yeah. When Agatha's guilt shines through, it's a nice... She seems irredeemable, but she has her redeemable qualities. Yeah. And that was solidified with Wiccan saying to her, like, that, you know, she doesn't think she's a bad... He doesn't think she's a bad person inherently.
Yeah.
And, again, a lot of her actions seem to be to cheat death and to prevent death. So there's ulterior motives to her being... terrible. She's doing it for selfish reasons, but obviously there's something driving that force to do these things, to stop Rio from claiming her, which ultimately she did. And that broke the deal.
Yeah.
But the initial choice between Rio and Agatha, where who was going to double cross who was going to cheat who, I thought it was going to be a bit more of a obvious portrayal rather than Agatha returning to form and just saying, oh, well, yeah, I support this decision. He's giving himself up. But we're getting to see Billy use his powers a little bit, seeing him in the full costume coming down, ascending.
So cool.
And the niceness of coming back for Agatha as well.
Yeah.
And I think all those things reinforce that even though Agatha was hoping that it was Nicholas at the start, there is still that maternal bond, not through blood, but through, you know, she did know Billy when she was in Westview as a child. There's that connection. There's that connection, and possibly even a connection through witchcraft as well. And yeah, just seeing the connections, and then Billy using his powers to convey, you know, in her mind, use his psychic powers. To compel her to make the ultimate sacrifice, which, very interesting, but seemingly somehow back with that boot.
Yeah.
But I thoroughly enjoyed that, and the different aspects of the trial of being in a morgue didn't make it clear whose trial it was, because it's very much death,
and then not being a morgue, and then being a kind of like sci-fi grow house.
Yes. In
Agatha's basement.
Yes. But yeah, it does call into question, was it Rio's trial because they hadn't had the Greenwich trial? Was it Billy's trial? Because he was, you know, he died, and he's the connection between him and Agatha is death.
Yeah.
And Jen couldn't save Rio or Alice, so there's a connection to death there. But, or is that just the road being the road?
Yeah. Is that just witchcraft being witchcraft?
Yeah.
Where it's not necessarily what you want to happen, but what you need to happen.
Yeah. But
it's very intense.
Very intense, and an interesting way to complete that trial with each one, because Jen was restored. You know, she felt her life was restored. She did feel. I'm gonna put these connotations together. She was dead inside because she was bound. She got her life back by being a witch. That completed the trial. Billy found Tommy the boy died drowning and then was reborn life.
Yep.
And then the dandelion reed in the locket for Agatha building life. So there was 3 different ways life was restored in different ways. But yeah, I again don't know if that's a reach, but that's what I pull from that.
Yeah.
Rio,
that outfit is just stunning.
Aubrey Plaza is just. Yeah. I would die immediately. I just like, take me, please, take me.
It's the one standout throughout this whole series has been the costuming and the design of the costuming and how everything is very much intentional.
Oh yes, I could just stare at those costumes all day. Agatha going back to her original costume. I'm not sure if it was exactly the same, but very, very similar. But the face for Death, that turn with the
with
just her eyes and the
it's very cool.
Yeah, the jaw.
I cannot wait for the art book of this to come out. It will definitely probably be.
It will be cool. I could just stare at Wiccan's room the entire time and just see what was in there, because there were so many cool posters and so many little occult things
that all linked to the road.
That all linked.
Yep.
It all linked. I now want to go back to episode 7 when he goes into that room and see just if it's the exact same room.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry, episode 6, not 7, episode 6. And see what's changed. But yeah, just some of the moments in that, Rio walking out, cutting through the fabric of reality.
Yeah, I feel sorry for that green screen.
Yeah, but it's interesting that she said something about the she said something about the thread of, I thought she was going to allude to the timeline, the time stream. It gave me big Loki vibes with what she was talking about there.
Yeah.
And then to just basically like Clea at the end of Multiverse of Madness, cutting through the fabric of reality.
Yep.
Yeah. And just looking hot as fuck doing it too.
Yep.
That whole costume was just,
The Green Witch costume and her Death costume were just so differently unique and calling homages to each other as well. So pretty.
Well, it's the juxtaposition of life and death, the circle of life.
And
nature.
I did love she did tell us who she was. She did say she was the Green Witch.
The Green Witch. Yeah. I'm the natural of order of all things. Yes. Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are, Queen. Yeah. No, I think that was I was surprised that that's the second last episode. I would have thought that would have been the finale with ending on that cliffhanger as well. But we got one more to go.
It's going to be interesting to see what's in store.
But, just the selflessness of Billy as well, to come in and say, don't take it all. Without knowing that discussion that happened with Rio and Agatha on that you know that I can't take him.
Yeah.
Because if he dies, he will just reincarnate again. That was a nice little thing that Agatha realized, wait. That's why you can't do, you need me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually thought she was going to request Nicholas's life back, not to be free of Rio entirely. I thought she was going to, try and barter Nicholas, but because that's still a very unanswered question.
Yeah.
As to, I mean, it was alluded to of her giving. It's been alluded to throughout of her giving Nicholas up.
Yeah.
And in that conversation where Rio's like, I had to do something and it cost me the person I love. But yeah, that's still a question I would like to see explored, and we got one more episode, so maybe it will. But yeah, that was
a good ride.
That was a good ride. That was
good ending to the road.
An interesting ending to the road, because it also played like Agatha didn't actually know how to get out, which calls into question what we've been saying. We've questioned whether she's actually done the road before as well, because it was also alluded to of why do you let them tell all these stories about you?
Because it's easier.
It's easier than the truth. So what's fabricated about her and what's legitimate? Billy has this identity crisis of am I William or am I Billy? She's having the exact same thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Like just in a different way. Where's the real Agatha?
Yeah.
Because the wall goes up and then it comes down, the vulnerability comes through, but what is her actual purpose now? And will we now that she's cheated death essentially, or she's fulfilled the purpose of sacrificing herself for death, what's the next step? Like what will be her next purpose? I
sacrificed myself for you. I'm now a ghost that's going to haunt you for the rest of your life. Boo.
Boo. But what's the next step for her then? Because there's got to be something with another episode to go.
Yeah. Becomes a mentor for Billy?
Potentially. Or was that whole thing part of an internal trial for Billy?
Yeah.
And that's what the realization of the...
Yeah, everything connecting of the artwork to the Ouija board to the yellow road.
Because it seems like Agatha actually used a fair bit of power. She used a protection. She was using some potion stuff that Jen was using to try and protect when she was in the battle with death. Because I'm pretty sure she was chanting the spell that the spell that Jen used to heal Billy. And was she using divination in predicting all those little snippets? Because then that's something from every one of those witches.
Yeah. So much to take in.
So much.
It's definitely gonna. It's such
rewatch.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a whole rewatchable season.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the next episode.
Yeah. Anyway, we've rambled on a lot, but it's so good.
It's so good.
Tell us your thoughts on episode 8 in the comments. I'm Trent.
I'm Julia.
As always, keep it nerdy.